So, after seeing the Harry P. Newton story, there's one thing I have to say. I mean, obviously the acting was amazing. Everything that Spike Lee did with the cigarette, from the twitches, from when he stopped to stutter, everything was key. The stage, how he would present himself as being not a very charismatic person, personally shy, and the person we're talking about is like the Minister of Defense of the Black Panther Party. He was the founder during the 60s and 70s. So, relating it to Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye, I think the first thing I have to mention, difference with, let's say, Pecola and the rest of the Breedloves, who consider themselves ugly and basically it's like a complete loss of aesthetics. You can see how Newton, for example, he actually began to take his education seriously. He jokes around saying that he only got into law school because he wanted to become a better burglar. But, I mean, he graduated high school and then he went to he actually went to college. He had a new world, he met new people, he got new ideas. And you can see Pecola and her family, they're just stuck in a house with a drunk dad and a mom, and they're just hitting each other, and that's the only example they have. And then they see other blue-eyed kids, and they just want to be just like them. It's normal. And getting back to their parents, here, Harry P. Newton's father, he personally said in the play, "My parents taught me to be unafraid of life, and therefore unafraid of death." So he starts to talk about how his dad was involved in church, how they always went to church on Sunday, and he refers to him as the tallest man in the world for me. You can see how he became an example because he started working 3 jobs in order to support his family and in order to put, his kids through education. Pecola's dad, even if she has one, he didn't exactly do the same. He had his father as an example of persistence and hard work. What did Pecola have? Well, not much. Also, let's see. He starts to give an example. For example, of one time when his dad and his friend actually got a job at the Oakland Police Office Works at the department, and his dad quit the job because, first of all, he just quit it. And then his friend asked him, why would you quit the job? And his dad said, he broke off the friendship not because he joined the police force during that time, but because the police force, they could only arrest black people. So that is an example of true principle, and that's someone Newton idolized. Not something Pecola and Sammy, you can see the part where Sammy is just cursing his dad and his mom is cursing them for them to die. So that's basically my review. We talked about family and education, things that Pecola is missing in her life, and how someone like Harry P. Newton was able to found, a violent group, but they actually had principles. They were going to protect blacks. They had black pride, such as in the song of Astronomy and the rest that we heard. So, thank you. This is my blog.